Attention gamers. Coaching in League of Legends is becoming more common every day as incels on the internet are tying their self-worth to their rank in this piss pit of a game.
So, okay, so I've been playing the game for 14 minutes now, right? And I was playing it, so where's the fun? So now, what he did right there...
And it looks like the price range of getting coached varies from about $5 all the way to $250 per game. Last year, if you remember, I paid for one of these $250 games to make a video on it, which went like this. When he said I needed to dodge left.
And then move to the left towards chickens, there you go.
It was exactly what I needed to do when he said cheat bot because quote unquote we know their jungler is up north.
Cheat more towards bottom now though because we know Darius is up there.
You already know where the gank was coming from. You can see what a full $250 coaching session is like in that video, but unless your dad's name is Elon and your own name is you probably can't afford that too much, so then I tried the opposite end of the spectrum, only for every single $5 coaching to feel like one of those tech tutorials online.
That was it for today's tutorial, friends. I will see you in the next tutorial. Leave a like as I pray.
But then I resorted back to my handy dandy tapin.gg, the site I totally never used to buy boosting for a video before, and I totally have never hired female friendship from before. But the thing is, I needed a website that I knew wasn't gonna scam my credit card info, and I know they offer coaching in the cheaper price range, and I wanted to know how it would match up to my 250 sesh with Nice, so I signed up and got matched with this Kaba the King, whose strong suit is not small talk, but thanks to Tapin I just hit this bad boy, hopped into a call and we were off.
Yo, hello.
But a lot of the cheap coaching just as VOD reviews where they backseat you after the fact, and that's a load of bullshit, so I had to first ask how he likes to coach.
I mean, I asked them what they want. I mean, the correct coaching is that you play, I watch you. I either, if you prefer, I talk you in-game.
Music to my ears. First interview question passed. The second question before he got the gig was to tell me the difference between a silver and a grandmaster ADC.
Okay, so silver AD carry does literally nothing correctly, you know what I mean? Literally nothing. Everything they do is like mistakes, like...
He got that one wrong. The only reason I'm in silver is because bad luck obviously, but I already paid him, so I was committed. So I asked him who I should play.
Okay, you can go Draven. Draven's the best right now with Zaya.
And then I flat out ignore him and ask what Jhin skin I should use instead.
Obviously High Noon, always High Noon, bro.
Anyways, champ select, he starts breaking down my build order.
Yeah, Gale into LDR and then maybe either IE if you're fed. If you're not fed and you struggle to play, you can go Rapid as well, to have like a little more extra range, you know?
I thought I was supposed to rush Bloodthirster instead.
First? Who told you that?
A YouTube video.
We get into game and I immediately show him that I run a tight shift when it comes to shit supports and I won't tolerate them showing up late to work.
No, don't spam him, bro.
But he realizes I'm tilting them and tells me what to type to get us back on pace.
I'm good, how about you, bro?
Before questioning what I'm doing.
What are you doing there?
With a bit of sarcasm.
Chilling in the bush? Yeah, protect nothing, yeah, that's really good.
Then we start getting into the big boy trade tactics.
With your 4-shot, always like walk up and try to hit on them, not on CS.
Roger that, King.
4! Yeah, okay, that was good.
To which I ask him to guess my actual peak elo.
Yeah, you're probably like gold right now.
But here's the thing, my support is plastic 4 playing 6 screens behind me, but I didn't want to say anything.
Zenith is a fucking pussy, man.
So I'm glad King Kaba did, so I ask what an ADC is supposed to do in situations like this where your lane mate is basically a dying corpse on life support.
Nothing, I mean, you try to farm as best as you can, there's nothing you can do. It's literally a 2v1 lane right now, right?
Damn right, King.
He has no mana somehow, what a legend.
And it doesn't take a fortune teller to predict that their jacked cat turd is gonna walk up and fist my asshole, to which I'm tilting, but King remains calm and focused on what to do next.
It's fine. You can go like bot, double long shot and butch.
But the pattern of Xerath staying way behind me staring at my ass so much you'd think my name was actually Jhin Selter continued until he left me alone.
Xerath is leaving, that's a very good sign. You know why? Because you're getting so low motherfucking XP. That's another trick, you know? Try to get as much as solo XP as possible.
This was great and all, but it was only a matter of time before this bullshit bot lane got 6 and my own gameplay strategy would boil down to this.
Yeah, I mean, you have to flash them Alpha, I told you for sure. You have 20 MS. I believe you can do it.
But call this Malphite any girl I've ever been with, aka he can't finish, so it all works out. That is until me and my support decided to do some synchronized get shit owning where he's like, what's the best way to aid my carry? Oh I know I'll die, which will level up the stone cold killer and so he can draw X's all over him.
Oh, that's so disgusting.
So normally I would be tilted off the face of the fucking planet, but King is calm and collected.
No problem, we'll figure it out later. Me and you together.
And I would lick this man with that mentality, but the love fest gets interrupted when the reality of my skill level sets in.
Look to W him like next spell Southlands. Okay, you can hold even. Okay, exhaust. Care for the shadow.
You have been
Shit.
slain.
He has ulti, but you don't give a fuck. No, don't be a pussy, man. Okay. No, it's fine, no. He was going to miss it. Oh, never mind. This is probably the worst game for coaching, like ever.
But I tell him I need to be pepped up if I'm gonna carry this.
Yeah, I mean, I have faith in you. For sure you can do it.
Okay, now you're probably gonna need a little bit of context into this next conversation. You see, the topic got brought up about how if you are flexible enough and still young, there's a way you can manage to give yourself the slop glop 9000.
Yeah, how old are you? 20, 32? Okay, then you can do it, I think. I'm 40 myself, and I can do it. Yeah.
I think there's a special chair you can buy to help.
Yeah, probably.
But screw the small talk, this man came to coach.
Now that I will fucking dive you, I want you to flash them alpha and double kill them under tower like a god. Okay, now, go. Yes? Nice, my friend. Then ulti. W, then ulti. Ulti, yeah, go. Take it. All you, bro. Oh! Okay. That was crazy, dude. There's a reason you're fucking Grandmaster, right?
Okay, I may have exaggerated slightly about my peak rank earlier. But the thing is, I see an exorcism going down in the shrubs and I start to panic until Coach King is like,
Okay, just be safe. I mean, your team is here. It's a level 9 Z, bro. Go kill him. Don't be a bitch.
and I can't let him think I'm a bitch.
Okay. You're useful now? Yep. Okay, boy. Take the wave as well, like a giga chat.
Giga Chad is my middle name, but their Malphite was determined to kill this strong-jawed stud.
Oh my god, man.
Anyways, I want to get to know King A, but more so I ask his main rank.
Right now I'm like 500 LP, but I haven't played much this season. I played like 50 games.
And then I ask how a 500 LP ADC would play this next team fight.
Chill, just chill. Let your team do the tricks. You take the last kills, of course. Like a real Giner.
So I'm all like, nah, let me show you how a real Grandmaster ADC does it.
Okay, let's go then. Yeah, bro. You did literally nothing, but you got the kill, so that's fine.
But all jokes aside, he was still giving me some good advice.
Now you see from the map, no one is visible. That means your ass about to get fucked. You need to piss the fuck out fast.
And he was damn right about every call. Then he's all like trying to micromanage where I put my traps.
Yeah, try to put them on the most random place you can think.
But no one puts baby in the corner, so I show him how I respond to such petty demands.
Okay, I see you. Just on top of a pink. That's pretty perfect, I think.
We get in a bit of a pickle when weaponized Stephen Hawking finds himself the victim of a wild dead pool ult and a brain dead Garen main in the area, which has me hitting the flea like I'm a dumb dog with ticks. Thinking I am the ADC, I will just run away, but Giga Chad King is here to show me the way.
Okay, he's a bit fast. Look at Gale for last hit or something. Yeah, boy.
Like I swear everything he said could have been written in stone, it was so prophetic.
Be a child and push this wave. If you die, you die. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, you're dead.
If you die, yeah, it's fine.
But this man is here to help me win, let's remember, so it was back to business.
Okay, let's type in chat now. Let's play as 5 and win. I don't know about the bitches part, but okay.
Then another fight breaks out and I'm just doing my silver thing until he says,
Look enemies, bro, not CS. Look what's going on. Yeah, ulti. Boom.
Fucking crushed it.
Okay, Gale for Soto. Nice.
and I swear I would have paid this dude his hourly rate just to be my hype man, but he was also still giving good tips as well.
You always need to have control of mid-wave, you know, because of the objectives. I will explain this after game.
We end up playing a quick game of 5-man shit stain on the Garen main, and then he tells me to take command of my army.
Big button like a maniac.
But this is silver, so those shitters aren't gonna listen, leaving me with no choice but to fire up my ult and do absolutely nothing with it. And my habit at this point in the game is to attend every single fight like I'm Joe Rogan, but King was here to keep me in line.
Nah, go push mid fast. Don't lose time.
So we push into base and the elegant ultra-professional callouts continue.
Okay, Gale Force, Q, Force at Z now. Okay, you're a pussy.
But I'm a pussy because I play ADCs and I know that at any point anyone on the other
Yeah,
team
bud.
can just
Boom.
one-tap my ass and I'll have
Wow.
to watch the victory screen from the
Literally
black and
5
white
months,
bench, to
man.
which he tells me how he thinks I did.
Okay, you got carried like a dog.
So I tell him just to wait for the damage meters and we'll see who got carried.
Bruh.
Anyways, I actually thoroughly enjoyed the company and the value I got for the price I paid. He even gave me a review of the game after to talk through some mistakes, so in my mind it was worth it compared to the hundreds of bucks I would spend elsewhere, so I just clicked this little nugget to run it back. But this time as jungler, which is a better role for coaching, and immediately he was way more detailed in his calls.
You don't give a fuck about top lane, you will never go top probably, only maybe to get like a kill at level 6 or something. So, you will start top side, you will full clear, do everything you can, then end up ganking bot level 4, okay? Type in chat, don't die level 3 Shaco gank bot.
Which long story short led to an AFK on the enemy team and the easiest win I've ever hard carried. So if you want to see that full game, let me know in the comments. Give Coach King some credit and try tappin.gg with my link in the description for yourself if you want the best valued coaching or duo queue options on the web. Rav out.